Interior, narrator house, living room, late morning. Narrator comes into house, puts things down on counter, or coffee table. Mother is on the couch, correcting papers, large mug with coffee sipped every few minutes. Hello, pup.
Hey, Ma. Which class are those from?
Some are from math fundamentals, some are just creative writing.
Two ends of the spectrum, feeling cranial division.
Both sides of the brain. I get it. There's some fruit on the counter, and there was substantial food earlier if you'd been home for breakfast.
I can't tell them what time to have the services.
Which one was it this time?
Brady's on the main street. Small service. Her husband didn't cry enough.
You always say that. They cried too much. They didn't cry enough. When someone cries just the right amount, I suppose you have a medal polished for their perfection of waterworks.
This is my mother, who now sits drinking too many caffeinated drinks whenever she's not teaching a GED class locally, spending hours as an office manager at both accounting firms in the city, or pretty much knowing everyone ever.
Do you cry there? I'd imagine it gets to you sometimes. Baby?
She's always been so careful in watching about me. Doubling parental roles must have injected hawk serum into her blood. Gentle, fluffy, devious hawk serum.
Sometimes it's a lot.
He lies.
That's the third just this month, and only 2 of them have been around here. You're really going out of your way for these people, and you've never talked about them, honey.
She drops pet names like they were caltropes.
Is it such a terrible thing? Paying respects? Filling out the room a little bit more?
Hon, I don't disagree.
Making it seem less empty than it really is?
Empty? Sweetie, these people can't be having empty funerals. Hell, they have young strangers coming to see them, don't they?
Miss Horvath last week had 5 people come.
Dear,
what
does that mean?
I think her 4th job is a gypsy psychic. She owns enough Paisley.
I think it means that some people just lose track of the world around them, that they haven't stepped back and really looked in so long that the world can't see them anymore. Does that make sense, baby?
Who are you talking about, Mom?
That's why I think we should get out of this house tomorrow and go do something. Not a funeral or a party or work. Just looking at some part of the world.
We don't have to do that.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to. God, it should be something you want, hon. I certainly want to do something other than grade papers written in phonetic English and think about whether or not I should tell my boss she has a huge run in her stocking. I really don't care, but it's just so annoying to look at. And I know if I was her, I'd want to know if I was looking stupid as all hell.
Can we just veg out for a little bit right now?
Sure. Here, grab something to eat and we'll just relax for a moment.
Now this is much easier. This simplistic, not asking much of anything from me. I could spew out words and string together sentences like Christmas lights, but this comfortable silence will always make her think her son cares. That the sarcasm and snorting laugh equal a whole person.
So, I noticed the car has a new addition.
And not simplistic.
I kinda hit a deer. I'll pay for the work.
Well, what happened?
Just took a turn, and there was a deer.
What road?
The dark one, before the straightaway.
What straightaway?
The one, you know, a few miles away from that old stone house.
Were you going to tell me, or did you know my impressive detective skills would start the conversation? Well, it doesn't look terrible. Probably won't break $500.
That'll be good.
You probably just hit a fawn. You know, smaller ones aren't the ones you worry about.
That's amazing to think about, killing a youngster.
That's what people usually feel guilty about. If it had been older, it wouldn't matter.
Did it run away afterwards? You know what they say.
Of course I know what they say. Everyone always knows what the people say. It's easier than what they think themselves, I guess.
Are you okay?
Yes.
I just don't get it. Every time we try to talk for more than 5 minutes, you get this way. Like, it's getting harder and harder to follow a conversation with me.
I can follow just fine,
Then
Mom.
what's going on inside your head, honey? It's like pulling you through cement with your words sometimes, and then you get so aggravated.
Brick wall again. Great job, man. Doesn't let her see her hemiplegic son's soul.
Well, then, what do you think? Tomorrow? I saw...
Let me properly introduce my mother
I know,
now
but
that
do you
she's
understand?
talking.
It's
This is the strongest
complicated.
woman
You just
ever.
teach them how the operating
Period.
system...
She's so strong that after she gave birth to me, she ran a marathon and put the medal on my mobile. She's so strong that before I could talk, she was already mom and dad. She knows everyone ever, except me.
Why would they code it like that? We can't submit...
5 people. That's all she had. 3 relatives, a neighbor,
No,
and
not
me,
you.
Mom.
Baby, just... All right. Yes, Emerald. Okay. See you there. Bye-bye.
What part of the world are we seeing tomorrow?
What kind of name is Emerald? Hello, Miss Emerald. Have you met Mr. Sapphire and Mrs. Lamborghini?
You're far from clever, Mom.
What?
A comedian made that joke forever ago.
I wasn't being clever, dear. I don't like her name. It's ridiculous.
You have to work tomorrow.
Yes.
Because they're idiotic without you.
Yes. Monkeys, but like the pre-evolved form. One evolutionary step above monkeys before they got as advanced as they are now.
So, human.
Yes, dear. You were always the clever one.